Hi guys, how are you doing? Today is our last day of the marathon. I really hope that you enjoyed this marathon and I could give you some ideas and inspirations about what you can do on stage or while presentation, what you can improve according to nonverbal communication, according to body language and voice. And I want to say thank you to all of you because I had a lot of fun with you and also had a very nice experience with you. So let's keep in touch in our group. I will keep posting interesting information and tools about nonverbal communication, about speaking in public, about this big topic, voice and leadership. And I really want to empathize. If you want to improve your soft skills, if you want to improve your public talking, you have to practice a lot in front of the mirror or make videos. And the best thing to improve your nonverbal communication is when you get the feedback. So use this opportunity in our group for practicing, for getting this positive feedback, for improving your body language, postings, discuss, ask questions. I will always answer you. I will be continuing being there if you need me, if you need some questions. So let's stay in touch in our group, and I'm very happy to keep in touch and helping you. So today I want to talk about how to engage the audience. I think that many people who are not standing on the stage every day and is not a professional speaker or musician or whoever doesn't really know how it works to communicate with the audience. Or I would not say doesn't know, but maybe doesn't really think about some small things, how you can keep your audience more focused on you and be more concentrated on your message. Firstly, I also noticed in my trainings, as I mentioned, at the end of the training, all the participants, they have to make a presentation. They get a picture, usually is a kind of advertising, and they have to present this advertising. So it's not about what they are saying, it's about how they communicate in terms of non-verbal communication. And many people, when they have this new stressful information, when they have to present themselves without preparation, without improvising, they're getting so stressed. So the voice is getting very monotone. They are kind of getting closed immediately. They close the doors and nothing works. And first of all, the voice is getting so monotone. Of course, I have to admit that there are some languages, for example, if German is your mother tongue, it's already the melody of the language is pretty on the same level. So in German, when you ask a question, then only a little bit the intonation is going up. And it's very hard for German-speaking people really to play around with the intonation, because it's so important for the audience to keep your audience in touch with your message. So to play around with the intonation, like getting high or getting low, or with the voice is getting quiet or is getting louder. You really need to use these tools, because otherwise your speaking, your voice is sounding so monotone. And I have to say, me personally, for me, when people speak too monotone, I'm getting asleep. And I think that for many people is the same. This ta 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 it's kind of lullaby. So use these tools, work with your voice, with your intonation a little bit more. So go a little bit higher and then down, speak louder and speak quiet. Also, while your preparation to a presentation, mark some important words and think about what is the most important word in this sentence. So as I said, you can empathize this word with gests and with the voice, so it will be double powerful, right? So you can go with your voice a little bit louder or higher, but just a little bit, because as I said, mostly time you should keep your voice low. And also very important to make pauses, to make a pause. Very, very important. I know that many people in a stressful situation start talking too fast. Too fast. As we know from the day 4, I think 3 or 4, I said that if you want to be a charismatic speaker, you need to communicate authority, being calm and speaking low. It's very, very important, speaking low and calm, right? So what is about the pause? Also, when, for example, I want to give you an example. In music, before we have a very, very final scene, or very important to sing a high note or a culmination of the aria or of the ensemble, there is a general pause, because it's a really psychological thing. If you make a pause a little bit longer before your main word or before your main message, people get you get the attention from the people much bigger. Why? Because they suddenly start to ask themselves, why is it so quiet? This is the thing. If you talk too fast, if you too loud, people, they're very they're not concentrated. They're not with you, they're not focused on you. But if you're getting very precise and you prepare your text and you prepare your presentation, and you really think where I can do, or you can do the pauses, so you will keep attention of your audience or colleagues or people who are listening to you much, much more. So use the pauses. Really mark important sentences, important messages, and just before, make a pause just a little bit longer than usual. And also play around with pauses, play around with the sound of your voice, and also smile. Why smile? It's not only because your appearance is getting much warmer and opener, it's also because your voice is getting warmer. You can for example, now say something record yourself, say something without a smile and with a smile, and then listen to your voice. And I can bet you say, I choose the second voice when I smiled. And if you ask yourself why, it sounds differently. It sounds warm, nice, open, and positive. These positive vibes, which you can communicate with your smile and with your smiley voice, people really, really like. And this is what keeps the audience concentrated and focused on you. Also, when you are on stage, when you are saying something, one of the really great things many big and very, very good speakers do, they come to the stage, maybe you notice that. They come to the stage and they, start telling stories or making jokes or telling some interesting facts about the topic they want to tell. This is a very good tool to keep or to get the audience attention. Make jokes. Good humor is always welcomed, Tell interesting facts and ask questions. By the way, you can also ask questions not only at the beginning of your presentation, but every time when you notice that someone is going away from your presentation, ask this person. It can be very simple phrases or questions, what do you think about that? Or what are you agreeing? or to get the person focused on you and on your presentation, on your message. Ask and look into the eyes. This is also such a powerful thing. I also noticed many people, I don't know why, they make presentations and they always turn around to check the presentation, and I always ask like, who did the presentation? And the person says like, well, I did this presentation. You don't know what you're talking about? Yes, I do. But why do you stand with the back to the audience? In the theater we say, never stay with behind to your audience. This is the golden rule. Never. So if you maybe forgot something, keep your computer in front of you, but never turn around to check the presentation, because you lose the energy. When you talk something, when you present things, you connect with your audience. Yeah, right. How we said also with gests, you keep the energy. As soon as you are moving somewhere to the side or with the back to your audience, you stop this energy and people are getting away. This is very, very important. You have to keep the energy until the very last word which you say. Keep the audience focus. So that's all for the marathon. As I said, I really hope that I could give you some ideas and inspirations about what you can improve according to the nonverbal communication, for your presentation skills and soft skills. I really hope that you enjoyed it and you learned something new. And I want to give you presents. For those who want to keep moving and improving the soft skills and to work individual, I give you 50 euros off for my 2 packages in my online school. How does it work? It's pretty the same like it is now. In the small package, you have 4 individual sessions with me, and after that you also get some homework to do like now. And in the big package there are 8 lessons, 8 hours with me to improve your individually and to really train to be a very good speaker. And I also want to say that for those if you like this marathon, if you really enjoyed it and you want to give me a feedback, and for those who can write me a feedback on my personal Facebook page, and very important for me to make a short feedback video. It shouldn't be longer than 1 minute, and you can tell me about what you learned and improved. For those who can give me the feedback, I will give you 60 minutes, 1 lesson for free for your individual improvement as a thank you. Otherwise, I really want to thank you for this incredible, good and nice and positive experiences. I really enjoyed working with you and to meet you. So let's be in touch and let's keep posting on Facebook. As I said, if you have some questions, if you want to practice, you're very welcome to do that in our closed Facebook group. I will always help you and I'm always here to answer your questions. So be open and ask them. Otherwise, I wish you a lot of success, a lot of fun and a lot of joy during the presentations and with your new skills and tools. Have fun. Bye.